Steve from Custom Table Tennis, and just before we get started with the Shah blade, and because somebody was asking, he was just asking who makes the blades and could I tell me a little bit about him, and I had a word with Paul, and it's a long story and I'm going to make it very short. I don't want to bore people with the story, but a knock on the door about 6 or 7 years ago and a guy turned up with 5 bats in a carrier. He says, "You custom, I want rubbers on these blades," and he showed me one of these blades. And I says, "Oh, where do you get them from?" He says, I made them. I says, No, you didn't. I says, "Where did you get them from?" And he says, "Well, no, I didn't make them." He says, I'm an ex-cabinet maker, retired. And I've got a letter from Buckingham Palace for making a chess set. I made a backgammon set for the world Greek champion with the backgammon set. Anyway, long story short, that's how he got started. He made me these little things. He's still, making little things. And then I found this a few years ago. Now I'll kick myself because I can't remember. I think it might be spalted maple. It's certainly spalted, but as you can see, the other thing is, for fear of waffling on too long, is nearly 60 years in wood making. And that's one of the reasons why he's decided this is made for a guy called Shah, who's known on the circuit. It's going to get tested tonight. That he's not going to divulge anything about it, other than what I'm going to tell you. In fact, I don't know the woods because he's put a lot of time into testing different types of woods. And then what's happened twice now is somebody just asks us what it is or finds out what it is and again goes and gets it made overseas. Well, it certainly won't happen with this blade because I don't know what it is. He does. There's a special gluing technique also, and this has been tried and tested for long pimple play, or you can use it if you're just a combination bat. And at the moment, we've just got the straight handle. So what I can tell you, if we start, the bits that I can tell you is the bat size. I'll do it in millimeters. So we've got a blade size of around about 160. So it's a wide blade. It's a perfect chop blocker off the defend by about 165. So that's the size of your blade. Thickness wise, I would imagine we're around about plus or minus, but around about the 5. Yeah, there we go. About 5.2, something like that. The handle, people want to know, this, remember, is made specifically for the player in question, who incidentally is also a full-time coach. Let's have a look. So width-wise, we've got 27.8. And then the thickness, most importantly, 22. Made to his specification. As I say, we've just got this blade at the moment. If we get enough requests, because each individual blade needs a handmade jig. It's very, very complicated. People think they can just knock these up. Everyone is precision made with over nearly 60 years experience. I can tell you what the handle is. So your fast side is going to be dark side, and that's walnut. That's a walnut handle, which is your fast side. And then your slower long pimple or whatever rubber that you need to slow down is on this side. So we just thought we'd quickly bring in this blade. What I'm going to do, I need to get rubbers on. Yeah, I'm going to put the rubbers on and then let's have a look at the weight before the rubbers. And then I'm going to get that rubbers on and then we're going to finish the video off. So 79.3, so just short of an 80 gram. So even though it's a big size, it's a big blade, we can keep the weight down. So I'll be back shortly and you can have a look at it with the weight and the rubbers on. Yeah, so we're back with the finished article. Just to finish off the story that I mentioned earlier. So Paul, all those years ago, he came with 5 blades to put rubbers on and he went away with 2 because I said I liked them that much. I bought the other 3 and I've been using a wood nut blade ever since. Anyway, on to this one then. So this is Shah's bat completed, ready for testing. The overall weight of the bat is 154, which is absolutely fine for this type of oversized blade. The rubber on the forehand side, well, I'll tell you what, we've got the backhand side one there, so we'll do that one first. So what we've got there, we've got the grass D-Tex in red. This is the glue sheet version, which I'm glad he likes because it's so much easier to apply. We have our own glue sheet service as well for any pimpled rubber. We can do that for you. But that's the grass D-Tex. And then on the other side, we've got pretty much what all the county sponsored players are using at the moment. The Jekyll and Hyde Z on a 52.5. It's probably got the highest degree of spin and speed with good control ratio. This is the custom spec version for national players. So in other words, any sponsored players by Axiom, including Hugo Calderano, use this particular version. And so this is the top spec version. So there he is, he's good to go. Good to try this one tonight. Beautiful looking thing. We hope he's going to like it. And it's available now from customtabletennis.co.uk. In fact, all you need to do is put Shah in the search bar at the top, SHAH, and you'll find this blade straight away with all the specs that we're prepared to give you. As I said, Paul's keeping it a secret because I think he gets a little bit upset when he's got 60 years experience and somebody just nicks his ideas. So we don't know what the wood is. Shah won't know what the wood is, but certainly Paul does because he's made it. So Steve from Custom Table Tennis, hit the like and subscribe, and until next time, bye for now.